Imagine a land where ancient legends whisper through the valleys, where snow-capped peaks guard millennia-old secrets, and where culture, adventure, and history converge in a mesmerizing dance of discovery. Welcome to Georgia, a country that defies expectations at every turn. From the sun-kissed vineyards of Kakheti to the misty medieval towers of Svaneti, Georgia is a storybook brought to life. This is not just a destination, it's an experience, a journey into the heart of one of the world's most fascinating hidden gems. Join us as we unravel the wonders of Georgia, its picturesque villages, thrilling adventures, and the warm embrace of a culture unlike any other. The world is calling, and your next adventure starts here. From hidden wonders to bucket list destinations, we bring you the stories, the secrets, and the inspiration to turn dreams into journeys. Welcome to Travel Theory. Your next adventure starts here. High in the Caucasus Mountains, at 2,100 meters above sea level, lies Ushguli, Europe's highest inhabited village and a place where time stands still. Towering Svan defensive towers, built centuries ago, dot the landscape, whispering tales of ancient resilience. A visit here is a step into Georgia's medieval past. The Lamaraya Church, believed to have sheltered Queen Tamar, sits against the dramatic backdrop of Mount Shkara, Georgia's highest peak. Hiking to the Shkara Glacier rewards adventurers with breathtaking views of untouched wilderness. Life in Ushguli is simple yet rich. Horses roam freely and locals welcome travelers with warm hospitality, offering homemade kubdari and traditional wine. This is Georgia at its rawest, a land of legends, nature, and adventure waiting to be explored. Kutaisi, Georgia's ancient capital, is a city that breathes history. Once the heart of the kingdom of Colchis, the very land where Greek mythology tells us Jason and the Argonauts sought the Golden Fleece, Kutaisi is a city steeped in legend. The Bagrati Cathedral, a UNESCO-listed site, stands as a symbol of Georgia's medieval grandeur. Not far from the city, the Gelati Monastery, a masterpiece of 12th century architecture, offers stunning frescoes and a peaceful atmosphere that transports visitors to another era. For those seeking adventure, the nearby Prometheus Cave showcases surreal underground landscapes where stalactites, stalagmites, and subterranean rivers create an otherworldly experience. Batumi, Georgia's vibrant seaside city, is where modernity meets tradition. Known as the Pearl of the Black Sea, Batumi's skyline is a dazzling mix of futuristic architecture and Belle Epoque buildings. The Batumi Boulevard, a picturesque promenade stretching along the coast, invites visitors to stroll by the sea, relax in its lush gardens, and take in the artistic sculptures that dot the landscape. Beyond the beaches, the city is home to the Batumi Botanical Garden, where exotic plant species thrive on the lush hills overlooking the sea. Batumi also boasts a lively nightlife, world-class dining, and an artistic scene that makes it one of the most dynamic cities in Georgia. Cradled by rolling hills and split by the Jvari River, Tbilisi is where ancient history and modern ambition collide. A city of contrasts, where cobbled alleys meet futuristic bridges and tradition dances with reinvention. In old Tbilisi, time lingers in the shadow of Ananuri Fortress, watching over domed sulfur baths that have soothed weary travelers for centuries. The air carries whispers of Silk Road merchants, their echoes still felt in the labyrinth of balconies, courtyards, and hidden wine cellars. Across the river, contemporary Tbilisi rises, a bold statement of glass, steel, and innovation. The Bridge of Peace gleams against the skyline, while grand relics like the Tbilisi Opera House stand in contrast to the avant-garde designs of Rike Concert Hall. But to understand Tbilisi, you must taste it. Here, wine flows like history, deep, rich, and unfiltered by time. Khachapuri oozes cheese. Supra toasts ring through the air, and every meal is a celebration of culture, resilience, and kinship. At sunset, golden light spills across the valley, and the Mother of Georgia stands watch, one hand offering wine, the other holding a sword. Below, the city's heartbeat quickens, from hidden jazz bars to underground clubs. Tbilisi proves that it doesn't just remember history, it makes it. Just a short drive from Tbilisi, Mtskheta is often referred to as the spiritual heart of Georgia. As one of the country's oldest cities and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Mtskheta is where Christianity was declared Georgia's state religion in the 4th century. The city's crown jewel is the Svaneti Cathedral, an architectural masterpiece that has stood for over 1,000 years. Legend says the robe of Christ is buried beneath its walls, making it one of the most sacred sites in Georgia. High above the city, the Jvari Monastery overlooks the confluence of the Aragvi and Mtskheta rivers, offering one of the most breathtaking panoramic views in the country. A visit to Mtskheta is a step back in time, where history and faith intertwine seamlessly. Nestled along the turquoise waters of the Aragvi River, where the mighty Caucasus Mountains rise like silent sentinels, lies Ananuri, a fortress village frozen in time. Here, history and nature converge in a breathtaking display of raw beauty. The landscape is a masterpiece. Rolling green pastures dotted with grazing sheep, mist-shrouded peaks, and rivers that carve through the valley like ancient veins of the earth. At the heart of this timeless scene stands the Ananuri Fortress, an architectural marvel that has guarded this land for centuries. Built in the 16th and 17th centuries, its towering stone walls and conical watchtowers tell the story of battles fought and kingdoms defended. The fortress, once home to the ruling Aragvi clan, is a testament to medieval Georgian ingenuity. Its intricate carvings and cross-stone motifs whispering tales of warriors, faith, and resilience. Beyond the fortress, the land unfolds in a symphony of life. Shepherds guide flocks across the hills, their silhouettes merging with the rugged terrain. The wind carries the distant murmur of the river, a sound that has sung through these valleys for millennia. Ananuri is more than a historical site. It is a gateway to Georgia's soul, a place where time slows, where nature and heritage intertwine, and where every stone, every mountain peak holds a story waiting to be discovered. Carved into the sheer cliffs of the Erusheti Mountains, Vardzia is more than just a monastery. It's a testament to human ingenuity and devotion. Hidden away in Georgia's rugged southern landscape, this ancient cave city was built in the 12th century under Queen Tamar, a ruler whose name still echoes through Georgian history. From a distance, Vardzia appears as a jagged scar on the rock face, a labyrinth of hollowed-out chambers clinging to the cliffs above the Mtskheta River. But step inside, and you'll find a world frozen in time. Over 600 rooms, interconnected tunnels, secret passageways, and a central church adorned with frescoes that have miraculously survived the centuries. Outside, the landscape is just as dramatic. The Emerald River snakes through the valley. Flocks of sheep move lazily across the hills. And beyond, the Caucasus stand like silent guardians. Vardzia isn't just a historical site. It's a journey back in time, an invitation to wander through the echoes of a forgotten empire. High above the Alazani Valley, Necresi Monastery stands as a silent guardian of faith and tradition. Built in the 4th century, its ancient stone walls whisper tales of devotion, while the valley below unfolds in endless vineyards, the cradle of Georgian winemaking. Here, the sacred and earthly merge. Monks once prayed in solitude, while farmers tended vines that still yield wines made in ancient Kvevri. At Necresi, time slows. The wind carries the scent of grapes and wildflowers, and for a moment you stand between history and nature, tasting Georgia's legacy in the air. Perched atop rolling hills overlooking the vast Alazani Valley, Sighnaghi is a fairy tale town where time seems to pause. Its pastel-hued balconies and cobblestone streets whisper romance, earning it the title of Georgia's City of Love. Encircled by 18th-century fortress walls, this charming retreat offers panoramic views of vineyard-draped landscapes where Georgia's winemaking tradition thrives. By day, wander its quiet alleys. By night, let the glow of lantern-lit streets and the distant echo of folk melodies draw you into the heart of Kakheti's soul. In the heart of the Caucasus, where jagged peaks pierce the heavens, lies the Kazbegi region, an untamed wilderness of raw beauty and ancient legend. At its core, the small mountain town of Stepantsminda rests in the shadow of the mighty Mount Kazbek, a dormant volcano shrouded in myth. It is said that Prometheus himself was chained to these cliffs as punishment, and standing before these towering peaks, one can almost hear the echoes of forgotten gods. But nothing captures the soul of Kazbegi like the Kakheti Trinity Church. Perched on a lonely hill at 2,170 meters, with the colossal Mount Kazbek rising behind it, this 14th century monastery feels like it belongs to another world. The journey here, whether by rugged road or winding footpath, is as breathtaking as the view itself. Wind whips through the alpine meadows, and the silence of the mountains wraps around you like an ancient secret. This is Kazbegi, a place where nature and legend blur, and where the call of adventure is impossible to ignore. Hidden deep in the Svaneti region, untouched by time, lies Adishi, a remote village where the past lingers in the wind and the mountains guard their secrets. Encircled by the snow-draped peaks of the Greater Caucasus, Adishi feels like a world forgotten, its medieval stone towers standing defiantly against the march of centuries. This village, accessible only by rugged trails or horseback, is a sanctuary for those seeking solitude in the wild. But beyond the village, nature unveils one of its grandest spectacles. The Adishi Glacier, a towering river of ice. It spills from the mountains, feeding the roaring Adishistskali River below. Reaching the glacier is a journey through emerald valleys, alpine meadows, and the whispers of an ancient land. The air grows crisper, the silence deeper, until the ice looms ahead, blue, fractured, eternal. Adishi is not just a place. It's an experience, a step back in time, a passage through legend, and a reminder that the wild still holds its mysteries. High in the misty mountains of the Ajara region, Beshumi emerges like a secret kept by the clouds. At over 1,900 meters above sea level, this alpine village is a seasonal escape, awakening each summer as shepherds, nature lovers, and weary travelers seek refuge from the heat below. Wooden cottages dot the rolling green hills, their chimneys curling smoke into the crisp mountain air, while wildflowers paint the meadows in hues of gold and violet. The lifeblood of Beshumi is its pristine nature. Towering pine forests stretch endlessly, their scent carried by the cool mountain breeze. Nearby, the whispering waters of crystal-clear streams carve their way through the valley, fed by the purest glacial springs. For those who seek serenity away from the well-trodden paths, Beshumi offers a glimpse into Georgia's untouched wilderness, a place where time slows, the air is fresher, and nature reigns supreme. Perched on a cliff along the Georgian military highway, the Georgia-Russia Friendship Monument is a striking blend of history and scenery. Built in 1983 to mark the Treaty of Georgievsk's bicentennial, its massive stone archway is adorned with vivid murals depicting unity, folklore, and Soviet-era symbolism. But the true spectacle is its setting. At over 2,300 meters above sea level, the monument offers breathtaking views of the Devil's Valley, where jagged peaks and winding rivers stretch into the horizon. Wind rushes through its open structure, carrying echoes of the past into the vast expanse below. More than just a relic, this site is a gateway to one of Georgia's most awe-inspiring landscapes, a meeting point of history and the heavens. Nestled in the rolling vineyards of Kakheti, Telavi is the beating heart of Georgia's winemaking tradition. With a history stretching back over a millennium, this charming town blends ancient heritage with the timeless beauty of the Alazani Valley, where golden-hued vineyards sprawl beneath the watchful gaze of the Caucasus Mountains. At its center stands Batumi, the 17th century royal fortress of Kakhetian kings, its thick stone walls whispering tales of power and intrigue. Just beyond, Necresi Monastery, one of Georgia's oldest, rises in quiet grandeur, its monks still crafting wine in kvevris, the ancient clay vessels that define Georgian viticulture. But Telavi is more than its history. Wander its lively streets, where markets brim with fresh produce, handcrafted cheeses, and the rich aroma of sun-drenched grapes ready to be turned into some of the world's most unique wines. Here, time slows. Every sip tells a story, and the spirit of Georgia's legendary hospitality flows as freely as its wine. Rising like a solitary sentinel above Georgia's rugged landscape, Katskhi Pillar is a breathtaking limestone monolith that defies both time and gravity. Towering 130 feet, 40 meters above the earth, this natural wonder has been a symbol of unwavering devotion for centuries. To the faithful, it is more than just rock. It is a bridge between heaven and earth, a sacred refuge where the spirit soars beyond the reach of worldly distractions. Atop this isolated pillar, a tiny 6th century church clings to the stone, a relic of Georgia's early Christian monks who sought divine solitude in the most unreachable places. But what makes Katskhi truly extraordinary is its guardian, Maxim Kavtaradze, a monk who has lived in self-imposed isolation at the summit since 1993. His daily routine is a testament to faith, spent in prayer and contemplation, far removed from modern life. Access to the top is strictly forbidden to visitors, preserving the sacred solitude of this monastic retreat. The only connection between the pillar and the world below is a rusty metal ladder, known as the Stairway to Heaven, a daunting climb used only by the monk and a select few who deliver supplies. From below, the sight of this towering refuge is enough to inspire awe, a silent testament to Georgia's deep-rooted spirituality and the boundless heights of human devotion. Katskhi is often called the Pillar of Love, a place where love for the divine transcends all earthly bounds. Even from the valley below, the sight of this towering refuge inspires awe, a silent testament to Georgia's deep-rooted spirituality and the boundless heights of human devotion. If you enjoyed this journey through the wonders of Georgia, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with fellow explorers. Your support fuels our journey. As our wanderlust through Georgia draws to a close, we've traversed ancient cities, marveled at architectural wonders, and immersed ourselves in the rich tapestry of Georgian culture. From the cobblestone streets of Sighnaghi to the serene heights of the Kakheti Trinity Church, each destination has unveiled a unique facet of this enchanting land. But the adventure doesn't end here. Travel theories, epic explorations, and stories are vast and varied, waiting to be explored further. Join us in our next episode by clicking the next video as we delve deeper into another captivating corner of the world. Until then, keep the spirit of adventure alive.